Yo, yo, yo. Good morning, everybody.
Welcome, team.
Yeah.
How we doing?
What's up? We have LJ and William and myself. No hat, no play. I don't. Oh, dude, I don't have a hat. We need a hat.
Oh,
No hat, no play.
crap.
Just shout out to all the Aussies here that will know that. I know there is a good few of us. To be fair, we've got like a bit of a team racking up now. If you ever went to primary school
Bosh.
in Australia, you'll know this. So trying to
I
angle the thing.
did not go to primary school in Australia, so I
Well,
feel a little bit left
I was
out.
going to say,
no hat,
at all or just in Australia?
no hat, no play. So you can't go outside and play in the playground if you don't have a hat because the sun is too chronic that you'll basically die. You burst into flames. So if you don't have a
The
hat,
sun is
you
too
can't go and
chronic.
play soccer or play rugby or play AFL or whatever. You can't play Tiggy or all that.
What the hell's Tiggy?
Like tag.
Yeah.
Fair.
We call it Tiggy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
Tiggy.
We just.
Yeah.
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 You got to be in the
Tag.
southern hemisphere, mate, and then it makes sense. If you're in the southern
Sounds
hemisphere,
like,
it makes sense.
Sounds like a southern hemisphere sort of thing, not the western.
So I'm slightly
Yeah.
backwards today. I could go that way, but the thing is that's
Then
where
it
I'm
says no
normally
hat, no play.
Now the gym, but you
Reverse.
backwards.
that way, but now the words are reversed. So I know we'll swap it back later, but
I would just look like on ta.
I'm also going to see these guys on Thursday play live,
Oh, nice.
which is it's one of their hats. So
Is that the ones that you were talking about in poker?
yes,
group. Ah, nice. Nice.
indeed.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm very keen. Like it's going to be a riot, absolute riot.
I was gonna say you're a typical Aussie that way. You love a good sort of. I'm guessing it's gonna be like an outdoor barbecue sesh sort of thing, like a real stereotype.
Yep.
You're
yeah,
laughing, though. It's true, isn't it?
Crocodiles and sharks and like whatever and everything as well. Yeah, yeah. You got to
Everyone's just there
around the
topless with
tent. That's it.
surfboards and
Oh,
crocodile Dundees there comparing knife sizes.
yeah. You don't have dungarees. You've got crocodile Dundees. That's,
Oh yeah,
that's
dude.
what you
We
wear.
just party in the actual surf, in the water, right?
Yeah.
And then part of the
not?
challenge is not to
Yeah,
drown.
yeah,
Stung
obviously.
by a jellyfish or get eaten by a shark at the same time. So that's what makes it
Yeah.
fun.
Oh,
That's how you get everyone to dance because they're all like they're actually trying not to die.
Yeah,
That's
they're all trying to step
Move.
over the sea urchins.
Blue bottle jellyfish, yeah. No, so play lunch.
Ugh.
We are actually cultured as well over here, right, Will? So
Dude, crazy is also a
Yeah.
culture.
in a proper establishment, okay? But it will be a great time.
Yeah,
But it will be definitely
I think I
unruly
need that.
and very, it'll be a
I think I
ride,
need to actually
like I said.
to Australia. Like I've got this just really odd image of Australia, but I think I'd be disappointed if it's not if it doesn't live up to that.
I feel like it depends where you go. It's one of those
Yeah.
things. Like because like you'll go to a lot of places and be like, oh, dude, this is pretty chill. I could live here. This is great, And other places you go like, dude, Mad Max, like what's going on? So you got the
Isn't that where they filmed it? To be dead honest, didn't they film
Yes.
Matt the late
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
Australia?
that's the whole point, and that's why everyone's making
Literal.
memes of the Mad Max thing right now with oil. That we get the announcements from the Prime Minister about how many days of oil we have, and people just screenshot it with the Mad Max like, yeah. So great time.
It's the same in the
Is it
UK. They say so apparently the last ship of oil, like the last shipment of oil, is getting to the UK by the end of April. And that's the one prior to the big sort of tariffs and the Strait of Hormuz and all that garbage. So the last ship is coming into the UK end of April, and people are like, oh, it's gone up from like 130 to 160 a litre for fuel, and gas and
Dude, I guess
It seems as though his oil has run out, like mid sentence.
out of energy.
Out of energy.
Am I cutting
You're
out,
back.
right?
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, you're back, mate. Like as you were talking, you just went dead quiet. It was like, oh well, they cut your energy because you don't have oil no more.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
I was releasing the conspiracy theories. They're like, no, we can't have this. Cut him off.
No.
Yeah. No,
No,
the UK is already depressed enough. Don't tell them it's going to get more expensive after April.
Oh no,
Dude, that's the thing though here, like, because we have so much tax on our fuel. Americans are complaining, but ours is more than double and a bit. It's like 220% of theirs. So we have like for general petrol, it would be $2.30 to $2.80 fluxing right now, Aussie dollars. But per gallon, it goes to in the US, they're complaining it's going up towards like $5 a gallon. Our equivalent is like 12. So the US is like, oh, it's so expensive. It's like, guys.
Yeah, we'll stop driving like 25-litre V52s,
That is fair. We do
they
have better
like
gas than them though, as well.
Yeah.
We've got like 98,
Yeah.
right, pure. Where I think in California, even though they're so like emissions and stuff, the top gas is like 93 for them. So we have 91, 95, 98.
we have
Right.
93, 95, and then that's it.
And that's it. Fair enough.
93, 95. That's it.
What do you have, Will? Because you gotta put quality gas in the M4. So
Yeah, you got 95. I think you got 93, 95, 98.
yeah, same deal. Okay.
Yeah, off the top of my head, dude, I can't actually. I just look at V power and I go, oh, V power, and I put it in the M4.
Buzzword. I'll buy the buzzword one.
Higher octane.
Yeah, normally Shell V power whatever thing is normally meant to be the high octane like 90.
Yeah, it's the higher octane of the standard petrol. Yeah, I know that. Dude,
and that doesn't know things about cars right now is probably like, what are you guys even talking about?
So the lower it goes, the more additives are added to it to bring the octane level down. Like here by us, we have 103 octane, which is made at a factory here by us, and then from there, its additives are added to bring it down to 98, 95, and 93. Yeah.
So
I mean, rocket fuel technically doesn't have an octane. Rocket fuel doesn't have an octane level.
No.
Well, because it's basically pure, right? It's basically 100. Yeah, it has to be.
I can't remember what it was, because me and my dad were chatting about this about a year or two ago. We were chatting about rocket fuel, and I don't know why. I can't remember what we were talking about.
Yeah, rocket fuel doesn't have an octane level.
Yeah, because it's specifically tailored to rockets. You're gonna get
the same thing with diesel, right? How diesel's just like a base.
Yeah, rocket fuels typically don't use octane ratings.
Yeah.
As these are not spark ignition piston engines.
Yeah.
Where actual rocket fuel is kerosene, liquid hydrogen, and methane.
Yeah.
So it's just 100%.
Yeah.
If we're thinking
and then
about...
they use igniters like triethylene aluminium. That is something that I know. I've worked with that shit before.
Hell yeah, brother.
Pyrothermic.
It's
afraid of oxygen. It's afraid of oxygen. It's afraid of water. If it comes in contact with either one of the two, it starts burning, mate. Literally.
Yeah. The only thing I want to work with is nitrous oxide. I'm dying. So one of my Yeah. Well, one of my dreams is to have a genuine build, Fast and Furious style, and I'm
What
like
with the
borderline.
74 gears? 74
Yeah,
gears,
no, I'm
right?
like at minimum 100, minimum 100. Like
There's always 7 or 8 more gears when
No,
once
no,
you've reached fifth gear.
it's like
They're always-
lorry gears.
no,
It's
no,
like a
no.
lorry, yeah.
We're always
It's like a
turning
truck
corners. It's
gearboxes.
fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
So like,
I will
yeah,
say, I want to see how many engines you blow before you get it right. Will
no,
that'll be
yeah.
the funny thing. I want to see ripping down. It'll be his next Instagram reel, just like banging it and just engine blows over to the sidebar. Like,
Yeah, I'm like,
done.
so guys, story time. Just blown up my third engine. Gotta let
So
LJ.
I got to spend 30 grand on a new engine. Fortunately, I'm a Forex trader and I make a heap of money. So let's go.
If you want to watch me trade,
Follow me
go
on
to
Instagram.
Fivers Live.
Speaking of the Fivers Live, we've gotten on to quite the rabbit hole. We actually have a fair few people in chat at the moment. Why don't we say hello to them? And then after that, we have a look at the charts. And then after that, we do some trivia.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's do that. First and foremost, we've got Sam, the sniper VWAP. High Fivers.
doing,
What's
brother?
up? We've got Henry. Good evening, Henry.
Even in.
Yeah, fellow Australian. We've got Ty Keith. What's up? Happy Easter.
Mikey, how we doing, mate?
Having one for you as well. Trader's Point. Cap start. Huga.
Orga.
What language is this? I'm
Joe,
not sure.
so I read out a language the other
I'm-
day, and I was petrified that it wasn't going to be PG. But I thought, you know what, screw it, I'm going to read it out anyway. Because like, you never know what people are saying. Like someone could say something completely inappropriate, but in a
Yeah.
language that they know that we're not going to understand.
That is fair.
Meow.
Plausible deniability. All right, there you go.
Meow.
I'm waiting for this. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to you.
Are you
Hi
sure that's
to
not
you.
CC under like a false
I don't think it is. No,
count?
it's not.
Okay.
It might be.
She's crazy, cat lady.
Daily. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Hence,
Um,
false account. Like a, you know.
Yeah. Secondary.
Yeah.
Daily Facts, good day to you. Thank you to Remy, our producer in the background, saying, welcome everybody to our Easter Monday special. Yes, today is going to be slightly different than our normal stream. It's a shorter one because it's a public holiday. We also want our time off. But we thought there's still some action in the market. We can take some trades, go through some markets, and then afterwards just have a bit of fun. A little trivia. What do you think? Jack Black saying, hello. Hello, Jack Black.
That's it.
Yes. If you like and subscribe, join us every Friday to Monday through to Thursday. Jeez, Friday? What the? Dev, I'm just going to say, let's go. Happy Easter to you. Shane saying, slip, slop, slap.
What?
That's an Australian thing as well. All right. Slip,
Yeah.
slop, slap. Yeah, for the sunscreen.
Yeah.
There you go.
Have a great day, everyone. You too. Abradov Linkler. Woo!
Yo.
What's up, Abradov?
Hey, Everdoff.
Bonjour.
We've got Istvan. Hello. We've got Infinity. Hello, guys. What's up? Usman saying Iran's foreign ministry spokesperson Baghai is saying Tehran has formulated its diplomatic response to the US. Will announce in due time.
Yes, we do have a
Interesting.
number of these announcements going on. Where it ends up, who knows right
Who
now?
knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
They are trying to work something out. As much as there's
We're
been
gonna try to work something out. Like,
rhetoric, we do have engagement from Iran, from Tehran.
Yeah.
mhm.
I would call that progress, to be honest. So
Yeah.
Because
Did you
they've
guys
actually
see Trump's
ignored-
recent tweet?
Literally, I'm about to say. Speaking of like trying to make progress and communicating, did you see the communication from Trump? Oh, wow.
can we bring that up on chart? I mean,
I I mean,
Yeah,
his
yeah.
I,
formal
I suppose
piece.
it is his official message, I
I
suppose.
do have
So
it right here. So
I don't know if it is his official message because he's um it wasn't tweeted the same way
oh, okay, yeah, fair,
um
yeah, fair, cool.
as he normally would have. I'll bring it up on screen. There we go. So so this was Trump's Tuesday will be power plant day and bridge day, all wrapped up in one, into run or in Iran. Open the effing straight, you crazy bastards. And he's the weird thing is this. The weird thing is this thing. It's just like the message itself. The message itself reads a little strange, wouldn't you say? There's like key things that have been
yeah,
added and key things that have been omissed that like normally would be there. Like he said, Tuesday will be power plant day and bridges day, all wrapped up in one in Iran. There will be nothing like it. That sounds pretty much like him. Open the effing straight, you crazy bees, or you'll be living in hell. Just watch. Praise be to Allah. President Donald J. Trump. Now, my question comes in round about this section over here. He first of all, he said praise to Allah, which is
I think he's being
I'm not a
facetious.
theologist or
yeah.
anything.
I think it's exactly that. It's a dude. It's literally. It's like he's playing Call of Duty right now. It's classic troll.
Yeah,
Easter
yeah,
Yeah,
but
weekend.
like
It's a very
he always closes out his statements by saying thank you for your attention, President Donald J. Trump.
not always, not always. Sometimes when he's being very
over the top.
serious or aggressive and he means something,
I don't
he
know.
doesn't
I
do
don't know,
that.
mate.
When he's
I
speaking
don't
to the
know.
people, often because you can go back. Like I've gone back and done like a full breakdown of every single tweet and how he puts them together. There is flux. So this is meant to be one where he means what he's saying, right? So
Yeah,
the other times where he's
I
done
don't
that
know,
as
mate.
well is when he has intent to follow through. So
I don't know. The thing that I'm sitting and having a look here is the fact that I think he is not the one doing the typing. I think I
he
think it was
definitely
handed
has
off.
someone. I think he
Yeah, of
types
It
some
course.
was
of them,
handed off. Yeah,
but
it was
80,
handed
90
off.
percent he has someone to he tells them like, oh, type this and whatever, and then he probably also has like someone that presents like, hey, this is some tweets. We've got like 7 different ones we're thinking about tweeting.
Yeah,
Which one do you approve? And they'll pick one. Other times he
yeah.
does tweet himself, right? And he said this
It's
before.
yeah,
We've known that he's always done that, but the
yeah,
number of times he tweets now, there are scheduled ones or ones that other people
yeah, yeah.
do that
Scheduled.
he's
Yeah, yeah,
approved or etc.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
is very much one of the yeah outlier ones.
It's just
Yeah.
weird. I just realized something now while
I'll tell
opening
you
this
what we.
up.
I'll tell you what we
But
do.
Read
these
truth.
the thing is these are normally these are normally the because it's on Truth Social, right? So
Yeah,
these
so
are normally
you
the ones that
re-truthed it.
so often the ones that he does on Truth Social are more him rather than the ones on like Twitter. Because
Yeah,
even Elon, as much as he's very broad based, very welcoming of open discourse, put it that way, he has blocked a number of Trump's tweets in the past. So when he has
yeah,
something to say, because he still lets the algorithm run. If people think this is ridiculous, he'll he'll let the algorithm just can it, right? So hence, then with some of the stuff that Trump will tweet himself, it will be on Truth Social, which is from him, and he owns the platform basically, right?
yeah. I mean, fair. Bless you.
So from that,
I like.
yeah, sorry.
I like.
So from that, yeah, I think this is actually a tweet from him, which is interesting. I will say, we'll disconnected once again. I will say, trying to do it's very interesting trying to do like analysis with this right now. Say macro stuff, like you have your traditional macro, that kind of thing, but you always have to put in the geopolitical and political and central bank type stuff and try get like kind of a derivative of the social context, how that plays into active positioning. And then you've got a president like this tweeting like that, and you're trying to do analysis on this, and you're like, what does this mean? What are we doing here? Okay, does Nasdaq go to X? Does oil go to X? Does gold go to Y? Like, what's you read that tweet, and you're like,
Yeah, and you're like,
okay,
huh.
where do I put this in the macro column of, you know?
Yeah,
Anyway,
I mean,
it's very fun.
it's a little bit weird at the moment. Like, I woke up this morning thinking, I'm not going to trade today. And when I saw that message over the weekend, I was like, I'm not trading Tuesday either.
Yeah.
It's just like, no.
Literally the exact
I was
same.
going to say the follow up was Tuesday day.
Yeah,
So,
today is a bank holiday, so I was already expecting market to be a little bit more volatile, but less volume. I mean, looking at the chart, we had quite proper moves already throughout the day, and then I was like, Tuesday, so not trading on Friday, public holiday, not trading on Monday, public holiday, Tuesday now as well. What's going to happen for the rest of the week? Like, what have I got to do?
Yeah.
I mean, it's got nothing to do for the rest of the
I
week.
was literally just thinking the exact same. Like,
The
I
thing
was
is-
thinking, I'm not going to trade Monday. Yeah, literally. Yeah,
Speaking of which, I've already traded today, and so is LJ.
Yeah, we have, yeah. And it's been good. It's been
Yeah.
good. To be fair.
I mean, no lie.
like I
no
said,
lie.
hey, I told you.
You did.
We're looking, yeah,
You did.
good. Yeah, see?
You did. Yeah, you did.
I always could be a good friend.
Yeah.
Good brother.
Yeah, yeah.
You know? If
Good
I
bro. Good
see
bro.
it,
That's
I had to interrupt.
that's why you're also in this one at the moment. Like, yeah. Good. Yeah. Anyway,
Wait, what? What's good?
no, Euro. You're selling.
No, I already jumped out. So I jumped out through here. So the only thing I'm
Oh.
in right now is still short Aussie on the side accounts. So the euro dollar,
I mean,
now jumped out. I jumped out
Aussie,
on,
I'm like,
on,
I'm not
on
sure.
the
Now it's
yeah. So I jumped out on the pride dip at 48.9.
on Euro.
Yeah. So if you go like lower time frame, like 5 minute.
48.9, somewhere over there. Yeah,
So
that's
on
good.
on the
good
previous,
Yeah,
just
that's good.
because I was like, I think we keep going lower, but I wanted to readjust from that. That was still good return. So
Yeah, I mean, there's always that chance that we can come back to this area over here where there was.
that was my original target. Yeah.
Let's call it a
Yeah,
double
that's-
top.
I-
Yes, you
that's what I-
do. Yeah, you do have that, and then you've got this area of a little bit more back and forth, and then the runoff all of a sudden. I think, I don't know, maybe not necessarily all the way down here, but maybe.
Yeah. Within this,
Isn't it bad?
Akram, why am I buying a horse?
He said
is this
that
for
earlier.
the oil thing?
Yeah, man, if this
Okay.
continues on oil stuff, I will buy a horse, and I'm not talking about a Ferrari.
Dude, I'll still buy a Ferrari. That's fine. You can synthesize oil. You can do that.
I mean,
Make it
what
out
you
of
could do, you
potatoes.
could Freddie
You
Flintstone.
can't make it mass market with that. It's too expensive per what people would pay, but you
Yeah.
can do it. Just they're already doing that for F1, Accra.
Mm.
It's fully net zero oil that they use, or petrol, whatever you want to call it, right? So yeah. By the way, guys, I might just have to restart my PC in general uh, Rich, like we were talking, my thing just keeps crashing all the time. It's creating too many problems now, so I think I need to reset it and then come back if that's all right.
Yeah, dude, no problem.
Yeah, just give me a sec because it just keeps doing it now. So
Ah,
yeah.
all right,
Yeah,
no
So
problem.
I will come back in a sec, guys. Yeah,
yes, we know.
we'll be back.
Usman Malk asked, anyone pressed buy or sell today? I did. LJ and myself, we were busy setting up the trivia for today, which took a little bit of time, but we got that stuff sorted. And while we were doing that, we both actually entered the trade. I ended up taking a buy at 24,168 on NASDAQ. It reached TP1. Now, for everybody in chat who does know or who doesn't know, I split my trade up into 4. This is something that I've been doing now for the last 2 weeks now. So effectively, TP1, TP2, TP3, TP4. In this case, TP1 was hit. TP2 was all the way up over here. We started the slowing moment over slowing of the movement on the way up. LJ was like, dude, I don't know, mate. Like, maybe you need to like cut the other 3 portions, the other portions of my trade. And I was like, yeah, maybe I should. And I ended up closing it at I ended up closing the rest of my trades over here at 208. So small little trade for today. Generally don't really like trading bank holidays, but it looked good. It aligned perfectly at how I like to trade, and just took a trade for it specifically for today. So small little gain. It was a 0.5% gainer. I reduced my risk to 0.5%. So each one of the TP1, TP2, TP3, TP4's stop losses were about 1/8 of a percent each, for a total of 0.5%. So not bad.
Le Bosch. Beauty. You're braver than I
LJ
am.
was in. Say again.
I said you're braver than I am, I'll be honest with you.
No, dude, it was just we were sitting here, we were chatting and whatnot, and I was just like, I don't normally trade these days, but it looks good. Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Yeah, fair. Beautiful order as well, to be fair. But
yeah, it came to the Tokyo high, broke, tried to pull back a little bit. This nice engulfing candle. Just thought, let's go, and then yeah, small little gainer. Happy with that. So, mate, tell me, are you looking at the market right now? Like, you haven't like opened up anything, have you?
Yeah, I've honestly, I haven't even opened anything. Not today. I will. I'll open the markets now, but when it comes to my actual trading, I am not interested in anything whatsoever. Although, had we been in standard normal markets, there is a nice opportunity potentially setting up on EU and GU for a sell. But yeah, no, I'm not trading any of this. Not with what's going on.
So, I think the idea is that generally on a bank holiday, you have volatility, but you don't have volume. Today, we've actually had volume, and it's kind of weird. Yes, you still have hedge funds and stuff like that that's still participating in the market, like still big industries, but just not the banks. So you're going to still see movement of sorts. Versus yesterday, well, I'm saying yesterday, Friday. Friday's holiday was flat until we got closer to the New York session, and then because New York wasn't on a holiday, there was actually some action there as well. So, which I think is pretty telling at the moment. It's like, even though the banks are not participating, you're getting strong movements. Is the idea that we're agreed. Everybody's agreed as to like the movements that we're seeing. This morning we had a very strong movement out of Euro USD as an example, and you'll see the same thing on Pound USD as well. So very strong upward push. We opened up the day somewhere over here. We opened up the day. We had a strong push lower. We basically just swept Thursday's lows, took up a little bit of liquidity, and then just absolutely started pushing up higher. Broke the highs of Friday, broke the New York session of Thursday, and then I don't know if we're going to get like a pullback and then follow through to maybe come and try and test the Tokyo session high, or maybe even like this intermediary section over here, where you basically have multiple attempts to try and push price higher. You react off of it. So a nice little support/resistance zone. We have multiple attempts and then an absolute crash through from news on this one. But there's a potential for price to come back up to this area, I think. Maybe not now, maybe not today, but there's a potential. You're back, LJ.
I am. Here I am. Hello. How we doing? I'm back. What did I miss?
Not much. We're just talking about Euro.
I think, yeah, I heard you were talking about the volume and stuff. We don't necessarily have big volume. We do have larger volatility, put it that way.
Yeah.
Movement in asset price. However, with lower volume, you can get larger asset moves because of that lower volume, right?
Yeah.
Just like if you guys have traded around, I don't know, pre-Christmas, etc., you can actually have larger drifting moves because there's less back and forth buying and selling.
Yeah, that was exactly what I was talking about now. It's just like you would expect to have a lot less volume because the banks are not participating, but the volatility will pick up.
Yeah.
But we still have those large players, that's still playing today, even though it's not the bank.
Yeah.
So maybe some hedge funds and stuff like that might be trading.
However, same when you work in banking, any of these banks, you're going to be called into office, right? And they'll be executing orders. Maybe you don't have the full workforce, but especially with the situation going on right now, there will be people called in because hedge funds, like you were saying, hedge funds, pension funds, everyone else wants to execute on certain trades ahead of potential geopolitical excerpts coming up, right? So they will have to facilitate those orders. But because there's not the counter players, it does tend to run a bit further. Same deal as you get in Asia. Lower liquidity, lower volume overall, but the moves still matter. So
it's like almost as if there's consensus.
Yeah, versus when you go into the larger volume like London and then particularly New York, you get a lot more back and forth because people are trying to trade against each other.
Yeah.
Still matters though. Still matters.
Yeah, it does.
These are also the players that want to turn up and actually put something in. They're probably the bigger hitters or more dedicated individuals. Put it that
like
way.
I said, a little bit more convicted.
Yeah.
They're agreed, in their direction. They're like, we want to buy it up, so let's buy it up. And like you say, that's not necessarily going to have that like other side of the fence that is going to provide a little bit of like resistance. It's just like, okay, cool, we're going along with this. If you're asleep, I'm trading, mate.
Exactly. So,
LJ, walk us through your EU trade of this morning and just kind of like tell us what it is that you saw.
Okay.
Going through that, I would really like to hear your opinion on that. And I know that you're also still in the AU trade, but like, AU, I'm not so sure.
All right. That's fine. Well, we're moderating right now, so I will. Okay. So I had 2 trades through here. The next one was up through here. Let me just set them up. I've got the first one on there.
I was at actually 48.5 through here, and I entered at 56. Sorry, it was 55, wasn't it? Sorry, 65. Stop at 75, roughly. There we go. That's about it. So this morning, these are the trades I've taken. So this one was technically an L, still a positive trade, but for me an L as far as the total trade structure and outlook for it. So I took this trade through here. Originally entered off this spike. It was just a touch higher from there. And then I got out at 34.7 specifically. So now through here, when you get these low liquidity type days, once you get this kind of build up through here, you tend to get just a very steady. Once you establish the move, you tend to keep going that direction. As long as you get these continued sort of high highs, you'll tend to see the lower low, lower high. You don't get the full pullback into like full support, which might have been down here. And then that would be your ideal position. On these low liquidity, low volume, low activity type days, you get a interim pullback. It tends to be just above the prior low. Then you keep running. So I bought in anticipation of that prior. Ran up through here. We had this. Originally, I was targeting TP1 up through here from that original fall back on Friday from the NFP. And then potentially a break of that up towards the kind of wick highs through here back earlier through last week as well. Now, we had, if we go down to the, say, the 1 or 5 minute, we skirted through here, and this is a prior trend line, skirted through it, broke back down pretty quickly, and came back down into this area. So once we spiked through here, it was on this second spike just here that I closed out, right? Because we weren't really kicking on, other cross-asset correlation wasn't kicking on. I got out. Now, after that, we did return and we kept running. So if I held that, we'd be looking very nice. I also took that on the competition account for any guys in the monthly competition for the fivers right now. I did take that there. And right now, I missed out on all that profit. So I don't know what rank I was before. I'm thinking running about the 30th or something. I actually have to bring up the terminals.
So for everybody that is wondering what competition this is, the Fivers right now has a exclusive community month on the Discord. And if you're in the Discord, you get to participate in exclusive competitions for the Discord. So limited space. I think the registration opened up on Friday. Yeah, the registration opened up on Friday. So if you were in the Discord and you saw the community page announcements, you would have seen that the competition was there. And then you could have participated in that one. So we still have other competitions via the hub as well. Yeah.
No, there is also a weekly community competition, right? So, but you can only like join one. So either the
every week you can only be in part of one.
Yeah, weekly one. So anyway, punched out of that. Then later took a short from the tops up here after we've had this big run. Obviously today, low volume, low liquidity, low activity type day. We do have a bunch of over the weekend news coming into tomorrow. We do also have some US data coming out tonight. But after that kind of run, I was pretty happy to short that. Right now, I basically pulled that back into the 50 moving average on the 5 minute and jumped out. But this trade, like, I should have just held that. That would have been a big runner. I didn't. But basically, that's the logic behind it. High, low, high highs all the way through. And especially on those low volume, low activity type days, you do then tend to get that slight pullback towards the 10, 50 moving average on like a 1 or a 5 minute, and then just keeps going overall. There you go.
Nice. I like that.
It's
Even
in
your
there.
sell.
Yeah.
Will, you were
Yeah,
saying?
I just said beautiful. I think I got a bit of a delay.
Oh.
Can you guys?
Oh,
Can you guys?
oh.
Yeah,
Something's
no, I
happening.
know. Literally, I was just looking at it now, and I was like, it looks really nice for some sells. I like EU and GU. I wanted to be selling to if I was trading this, but I want it to pull back a little bit more before heading down.
Oh, dude, my Aussie dollar shorts didn't get hit TP by zero point 0.2 of a pip. So my Aussie dollar trades are literally right here and just didn't hit it.
Oh, dude. Like, obviously,
God damn
the
it.
spread must have picked up now as well.
Yeah, I
Like,
think it
even
was
if it did hit
the
it,
spread because
the-
they're actually
yeah.
up like just above these prior highs, but it didn't. I don't think it triggered.
Do you intend on holding it now, or are you just going to?
I got to find out
Cut.
what's actually happening. To be honest, first of all.
Yeah, that's kind of like the first thing that I also was wondering. I don't see any news just yet, but then again, that is I'm not on financial juice.
Attack
Yeah,
on
I-
Iran's South Pars petrochemical facility in, I don't know how to say that. Luaya? I don't know. That's definitely wrong. But
Is that according to financial juice?
yeah, sorry. I need to clear my throat. Give me a second.
You know, I'm just literally just open financial juice now. Dude, I'm the same with LJ. I think there's something going around at the moment. Like, I've got a cold come in, and I've spent the past few days with either a sore throat, bunged up, or just like that, just sneezing 24/7. So I think I'm getting a cold. Cause like, you know, when you feel like you start talking, next minute you start
Yeah.
sounding like you've been chain smoking for the past like 25 years. Yeah, I'm like that at the moment.
I've had that all day, but took some medication. I think it's wearing down right now.
Yeah, I had a lemsip tea this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not talk about sickness. I was sick last week, and
Dude, I
think
know,
only-
bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
And dude, I'm always ready to be at the stream. Just always. Like, if somebody else is sick or something, like, I'm ready to jump in. On Thursday, mate, I was struggling. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I think I had like a fever dream, like, level of stuff. I was talking to LJ, and I was like, "What horse crap am I talking about?" Like, I'm saying something and I'm speaking, and then in the middle of the sentence, my brain goes, "What are you talking about?" And I was just like, "Man, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore." And I just
Allison
had to. Yeah, dude, like, it was like a fever dream. Just had to jump off, and then afterwards I was just like, I can't. Like, my stomach is killing me. I can't concentrate. Yeah.
Wait, dude, Henry, why are you out?
Maybe just
Come
sitting
play.
out.
Come play. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come at me, bro. Come on. Join. Why didn't you join the competition? Come on, Henry. It would have been fun.
Dude, look at that wick though on EU.
We were talking about this on Friday. Everyone was like, yeah, join the competition. All right. You didn't join. Oh, actually, did you say you joined the weekly one instead? So we were talking about that because you can only join one, either the weekly
you can only
competition
join
set
one, yeah.
or the monthly. So,
Dude, that wick on EU.
Yeah.
I know, literally
Crazy.
just saw that wick on EU.
Look at this. So that was the box that I marked out on just that section here, and literally just wicked it.
yeah.
That's ridiculous. Anyway, so
Did anything?
what are you gonna?
on financial juice? Wait, what was it that Iran?
Yeah, it was that. It was the attack on South Pars petrochemical facility in Asaluia. I can't pronounce that. I'm sure it's wrong.
in location.
Yep.
I mean, it's not showing up as right now on
Go financial
Forex.
juice. It's on there. So
I don't have financial juice just yet, man. I should just go.
didn't you sign up the other day?
No, dude. I was
Okay,
lazy.
I've got it here. Hang on.
You want to bring yours up?
Yeah, sure.
I was gonna say I've literally just deleted my financial juice.
So is this one?
Yeah.
At the top. So hence
It does seem like it's Asaluya.
Escalation.
It does sound like a yeah at the end, like
yeah,
YE.
yeah.
Okay, so
I don't know. I don't speak like Arabic and stuff. So
No, not fluent in it. No.
not yet.
not yet.
He will. Yeah, he will be if he keeps on analyzing the.
I'll
fundamentals.
learn by the end of Trump's term. You know, this goes on for long enough. I'll have to. There we are.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we did have this stuff before because there was a potential of like a 45-day ceasefire.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like that's actually happening. So I think where was the further? Yeah, here we are. So sources say reaching a deal, partial deal over the next 48 hours are slim. And originally it was a 45-day ceasefire to some degree. So, but the thing that markets have actually rallied off is the fact that Iran is actually engaging with them now. And there has been confirmed reports that yes, they are actually talking, not just the US saying, oh yeah, we're definitely in talks. And then Iran goes, no, we're not. Right. So we've had confirmation they are talking. You've got Russia and China involved to a degree.
Mediating. Yeah.
Yeah. Still, all the information is very partial. It's not 100%, but yeah, that's a fair point, Akram. There you go. I should have known that actually. To be fair.
Why, do you understand Persian?
No, but should have just been I don't know, common sense, like.
So, LJ, are you going to keep your Aussie trade open, considering that we've had
I was going to
this,
say,
sudden news wreck, or what are you doing?
Yes, I am.
How are you feeling after that massive wreck?
Let me check where the entry was. So the entry is, it was from up here. It will stop at 41 TP, somewhere down here plus, right? So this is just the first general target. So still in profit. I'll definitely still hold that from here. Like we've had the massive build up, the run up, low volume, low activity day, like we're saying. And typically when you get that positive movement, you tend to get negative in general, just outside of the geopolitical element.
So you
right
want
now.
correction?
Yeah, plus what we have going on, whilst I agree that I think the relative bottoms overall for markets are probably in by now, we may still have some interim volatility. Definitely the question is the specter of what we have coming up is quite dire, quite large. Markets are not really moving on it. But that also goes back to the measures that I was talking about with Brent and that kind of thing, that we probably met the tops. We're now seeing more ships go through the strait. And so the thing how markets are, they move on like a forward discounting mechanism from where we are now. So it's not just about the ongoing thing. It's about everyone looks at the ongoing situation, tries to space out the tail risk of how bad could it be, price that in, That's why markets move. And then so long as it isn't as bad as the tail risk, we start to come back. So we're already seeing that. We haven't met new highs in oil. Nasdaq is starting to recover. I know we had this this stuff mapped out prior. Bottom is in my opinion. We're now picking up from there. S&P, obviously, same deal. At these lower levels down here, marked out, built up from there. Euro dollar, again, same deal. This is back down towards 114. So 114 was the broad measure and this low that we had, right? So if we actually start pressing that, now we have a real situation on our hands. But the only way it gets that bad is more of the like an actual war of some sort, rather than right now it's sort of
it's like a skirmish. It's like a
skirmish.
proxy.
Yeah, it's warlike, but it's not like a large involvement of troops on the ground, multiple countries, deeply
It's a
involved.
military conflict.
Right now people are tangentially involved and have interests or whatever, but not deeply affected, right? So I think that still holds, to be honest. But interim, for today, I will be sitting with this. Going forward, I think I'll be looking for the inverse for us to continue higher. It's just getting out of the way. For instance, tomorrow with Trump's tweet that we had, right, saying we're going to blow everything up, there might be like one final bout of existential dread type thing, and then we start to move up overall. So
it's going to be interesting to see this next few weeks or whatnot, because there's a bunch of conflicting information, and then as it's coming out, it's like, oh, okay, it's not as conflicting. It's conflicting in the moment, and then there's clarification, and then it's like, oh, okay, it's actually not as bad as the alternative. So I'm keen to see how this is going to play out. I'm hoping for a peaceful resolution. I think most people are.
I was going to say, I think most people are. There's going to be some serious, I don't know.
However, this can just as quickly like devolve into absolute chaos, like it at a moment's notice. So I think we need to be cautiously optimistic right now.
I think that's the worrying thing at the moment, is how volatile the thing is.
Yeah, I was going to say, so the thing is, like, everyone's focusing on oil. To be honest, I don't really care about oil. Why? Like, eventually we can reroute that. Yes, it's a longer shipping time, it costs a bit more, but oil still flows. The main problem is stuff like helium, urea, all the stuff that goes into plastics and all that kind of stuff.
Fertilizers and stuff.
These are urea, which is fertilizer, that kind of thing. The tangentials, which are not as easily replaceable, right? For oil, we just have a longer shipping route. It takes an extra 2-3 weeks. The insurance cost might be a bit higher. The transport cost is a bit higher. So you got higher input prices, but it gets there. Stuff like helium, if we don't have that, we don't get it. And then eventually stuff like AI, data centers, which is contributing the main factor to GDP right now, goes dead. Because you can't replace the supply. There's no rerouting at all, right? So that's the problem with that kind of stuff. And then that's when things actually go to a standstill. And same with the fertilizer type thing. You have certain times you can actually germinate the crops and span that all out. If they go, we can't get the ingredients needed, you're done. You've lost the crop season, and so the harvest later is going to be cooked. Oil, you can eventually just ship some more oil.
The thing.
Right?
Yeah, but
so it's
that's
actually
the thing.
the other tangentials that are more of concern than oil itself. So
Yes, however, it goes part and partial. So it runs together. Like, yeah, you don't really care about oil at the moment because that the outcome of it is like it's delayed. Yes, it's a little bit more expensive, but you don't feel the effects today. You feel the effects for months
Like
afterwards
much, yeah.
because
yeah,
everything
yeah,
becomes more expensive. And then at the
yeah,
same time, what you're explaining now about the consumer side of stuff, like where you have fertilizer that is, that's not getting to the farmlands, and if there were to be a crop that was supposed to be planted now in the next few months after fertilization, that's not going
mm.
to happen. Once again, it is just a further extended issue that's going to play out for months, not just, oh,
Yeah, it definitely
the
will.
oil is a little bit delayed. But the thing is, we're feeling all of that stuff right now. Oil prices are going up, consumer prices are going up. Uh,
Yeah,
like just traveling, trying to get like a normal thing. And you've spoken about this before as well, LJ. It's like
yeah. I was going to say.
oil,
I was about to
oil
say
prices.
we've talked about this before. It affects everything.
Yeah,
Diesel,
it affects
shipping,
everything,
planes.
the
Like there's a
whole
lot of people need to
shebang.
transport everything. Yeah.
Um,
But the thing
but the
is
thing
that can
is,
be
like,
worked out. The thing that kills an economy when something comes to a standstill and you can't reroute something and it's just dead.
yeah,
That's when you cook.
um,
And hence
yeah,
the problem with the strait right now has been that it's been dead. Now we're getting some ships coming through, and if there is a premier, at least it's flowing. The question is, can we get other stuff flowing, just like we've had the attacks on Qatar and that kind of thing with natural gas and the elements that come from
yeah.
that, which are things like helium, urea, all that kind of stuff. If they can actually get flowing properly and to the degree that is needed, otherwise, those are actually the main things later that are going to have the majority effect towards
Yeah.
things like inflation, input prices,
It's
producer
like a step.
prices, and then
Yeah,
that goes
it's like a
into
step issue.
hiring, yeah,
Yeah,
hiring like jobs numbers, all that kind of stuff.
yeah.
Um,
So it starts off at one point, and then it just kind of like then it branches off.
yeah,
Yes, everybody was focusing on oil because that is the immediate thing that they're seeing. They're seeing oil prices go up. They're seeing the price at the pump picking up. They're seeing, okay, deliveries are getting way more expensive. The food at their local
yeah,
supermarkets are getting more expensive. All of that stuff. But that's the, let's call it the phase one impact. You
yeah,
still have a step. You still have phase two, phase three, phase four, phase five, and so on and so forth. And those are things that last years.
exactly.
Like,
And hence,
yeah,
what I'm saying is like as you guys know by now, like I observe all the things going on, but I'm always like, it's like Sherlock, right? Looking for why the dog didn't bark type thing. What is the piece that other people are missing in particular, right?
snowball effect.
Yes. It's not,
Yeah.
yes,
What are
all of
people
that.
missing? That's where the edge, that's where the alpha is. Whereas other people are focused on over here, but really the trade is over here, right? And
Yeah.
what impact does that ultimately have? So that's basically what I'm highlighting.
So
Obviously,
are you
oil.
saying we should invest in helium?
Uh,
Demand is going to pick up and supply is going to drop. I mean,
I mean, maybe. I'm pretty sure most people don't have an avenue to invest in helium. It's a bit of an obscure asset. You'd have to have a good broker with those kind of
Yeah,
trading
you
lines to
get
do that.
exotics, and then you get.
Yeah. but like I actually talked about this with Dirk the last week because I was talking about corn and stuff as well. Like where we go
Yeah.
into the fertilizer stuff with corn, that goes into livestock and feed stock and all that kind of thing. And particularly in America where they're more like corn fed rather than grass fed. And it does, even though America is very isolated in terms of the energy component, there's other components that they are exposed to because of this, right? With that, and then that's where you have to juggle each of the pieces overall.
Yeah.
But and that's also one of the things we were talking about. How I was saying most trading floors, banks, funds, all that kind of stuff, don't really trade these things really ever. Like it's more just facilitating like futures contracts for the actual
Yeah. It's usually the
suppliers
futures portion.
and
Yeah.
farms and that kind of stuff to hedge
Yeah.
their risk of price fluctuation. But they do still have these trading lines open for those occasional things that when this does happen, they can jump in and
Yeah.
engage in this. So yeah.
I mean,
Anyway.
on our JSE, the Johannesburg Stock Exchange, every day on the news, you'll have metal prices and you'll have the typical Forex prices, and then corn. So we always talk about corn. So it's just like, okay, cool. Nice to know. So at least the Johannesburg Stock Exchange likes talking about corn. Because obviously it is a staple, food staple.
Yeah.
And M Radak, please stop spamming.
We got it. Gold. We'll look at gold.
We got it, mate.
Don't worry.
We got it.
We'll look at it.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, one more spam out of you, and it's timeout, mate. One more spam out of you, and it's timeout, mate.
I
We'll get to gold in a moment.
Yeah, I don't think we have much of a choice on that. I think he's just spammed send that many. There's a latency. There's a delay.
Yeah, just chill, bro. Look, we can see it. We'll get to it. Don't worry.
Yeah, dude.
So,
Yeah.
good.
Chill. And Void, mate, why are you screaming at everybody, mate?
Yeah, ban.
All right,
Wait, can we ban Void as well?
I don't want to ban Void.
Ban
because
Akram?
I like Void. I like him. I like him.
just put him in a timeout.
Yeah, timeout. That's right.
Come on, man.
No,
Money.
I feel like he's joining the train after. I feel it's like an.
I definitely
come on, mate.
That's like a haha.
Yeah.
He's taking the Mickey. Put it that way.
Yeah, come on, stop taking the piss. All right, LJ, do you wanna run us through your ideas on gold, and then maybe Will, if you have something, or if you've got something to add?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I'll look into that.
So gold. Let's zoom way the heck out. Okay, so this is what.
You ban me here, I ban you elsewhere. Come at me, dude. I'm not saying anything. It's this Australian guy out there.
Dude, Rich, I'm pretty sure we still have higher privileges than Akram does. So
that's a fair point, actually.
Come at me, bro.
Real GCC. Yeah, just back in a hometown. Great to you people. Again, after a long weekend. Welcome back, mate. We appreciate you being here.
We're just having a bit of a fun day today. Weren't sure how many people would be around or not. You know, it's public holiday for many of people, depending where you are. So yeah, we're just having some fun. We're gonna have some trivia later with some giveaways and stuff, right?
It is super cool actually to see. Like, there's like 140 of you guys in at the moment. It is pretty cool to see you guys are just jumping in and chilling with us. So that's pretty awesome. Big shout out to you guys as well.
Yeah, exactly. So we figured we'd run through markets, that kind of stuff, with what's going on. We've had some activity. It probably will slow down here until New York, to be honest. London, they're not active, right? Australia, Asia Pacific,
very few.
Like, they will turn up to the bank and trade. Europe, no. we're not coming in. All right, we're out.
No.
Then New York will be like, I don't want to come in, but I'll get fired if I don't. So anyway, so here we have is gold. So this was some of the gold trades we were talking about last week. Dirk took this, looking somewhere up here. I think he took partials down here, and he still got the other half
on Thursday
higher. I took a trade through here, but I took it out much earlier as like a trade rather than like a swing type thing. So still good return. I mean, that was, $400 an ounce on gold. But yeah, so Dirk is definitely looking up through here. I've been encouraging him to just hold it and not take off too much on the board because you're in at a prime level, right?
He got in very early.
Yeah. So if we go down to a slightly lower time frame, we'll go down to the 30 minutes. Let's actually just move that over there so it's not in the way. We had a bunch of stuff from last week. We'll get rid of that so we're just not distracted. Gold right now, I still do see us going a bit higher. Overall, I think we're back into the general higher steps. I think through these prior tops will be a challenge above 4,800. Today, though, I would prefer to see, if we get rid of that, I would prefer to see a pullback again into this 200. If you didn't already get in, and then a drive higher. So at spot currently, I think you'd be taking a bit more risk than you might want to, where we definitely could dip lower. So the thing is, through this, you can see we're on the underside of this trend line that's come through here. Slip below it. We've tested it a couple of times and we're still banging up against it. So there's definitely the possibility that if we get these negative headlines, we drive down once again. Okay.
You're saying gold is a little bit more headline driven at the moment.
It always has been until we got to basically extremes of this, and this comes down to the bond market as well. So it comes down to the cost of holding gold, right? So we've had the short end of the bond curve of treasuries run much higher. The long end still hasn't risen the same amount. It has risen a bit, but the short end has absolutely skyrocketed. So the same way that in oil, we have backwardation, which means oil right now is much more expensive than oil, say, 6-12 months out later, which is much lower. Opposite to what we had in COVID, which is called contango, where oil right now is much cheaper, oil in the future is more expensive. Because oil right now, they can't store it, they can't put it anywhere, they're at maximum stores. They will pay you to take the oil from them. Hence, we hit like negative $30 in oil, right, during COVID, right? So that's the opposite. So similar deal in bonds, a little bit different. We won't go into a huge spiel about it, but basically the point is if short-term rates go higher, it costs a lot more money to hold gold, as well as long-term rates also going higher, just not at the same rate. Therefore, gold has to readjust. Because right now, is not quite an inflation issue. It's a potential inflation speculative concern in the future. And primarily, when people talk about inflation with gold, it's not just prices going up. It's also the monetary debasement, which is the main component. Right? So we're not at the point of QE. So if we got to the point of a financial crash and we had QE, gold goes up. If it's just general inflation, we don't quite get that. The other portion is that gold was basically running up from the Ukraine-Russia war, and a lot of the incremental pieces that we saw with the Iranian situation, Middle East situation, bubbling up, getting deeper, 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 deeper until we've hit that crescendo. On top of general concerns about AI, whatever. So just like if you guys remember, basically a year ago now, back into May, then again in June, July, October, November, whatever, myself and also Dirk, we've been talking about the Iran situation, as well as Mike when he was still around. So this was a big bubbling up for that. So essentially you've got a pre-pricing for that, of that potential. Now we've seen it actually play out, so you get profit taking after that as well. So there's a big mixed portion that you have to realize that when you think of it through the lens of markets are forward pricing assets, right? Forward pricing things. It's not always the current day, right? They're thinking about 6 months, a year, 18 months, 2 years ahead.
Forward speculation, yeah.
Yeah, it's a forward pricing mechanism. So that's why you see, okay, we've hit that peak gold extreme, the extreme risk. We have actually seen the escalation of this. We now know the potential bad outcomes, etc. Start to pull back. You're fully priced in. So if you look at it through that lens, you can see that makes sense. If you're thinking that gold needs to reprice right now because it's just become on your radar, you're behind the curve,
Yeah.
right? So it's the same thing. Whereas last year as well, where I was calling the 5600 top on gold, same deal. So from now, I think we might have a slight pullback, an eventual pickup in gold. But I think, again, we'll be very somewhat muted, go back and forth. I don't think we're breaking all-time highs at all anytime soon.
Yeah.
So I would prefer to short, at least intraday, down to these lows, this bar right here. So it's about 4649 or 46450, you could say. And then I'd potentially look for longs from there. If we get some kind of adverse headline that actually does drive us lower with escalation, then obviously you're going lower. It will be pretty clear. But this triangulation that we've got through here, that is what I'd count on. So we'll draw it in the other colors, actually, so it's easier.
So a bit of an inverted flag, almost.
Yeah. So hence, I'd prefer to see
a little bit
something
more
like
downside.
this, and then a pickup, and then a break. Or we come down through here and then just crack lower.
And then aim for that 4520 zone that you have marked up on the left.
Yeah. So that means buys like through the bottom or buys on the break. Equally, sells towards this top, which we've just made, or sells on the break through here. Right. There you go.
Interesting. Very interesting.
I mean, like I said before, like it's hard to give a further, more concrete picture when you've got Trump tweeting
every 10 minutes.
and the kind of things he is, right?
Yeah.
Because basically what happens is going to determine what central banks do, further fundamental data, all that kind of stuff. And pretty much you have to like reverse psychology this guy and what that means. And then try and extrapolate that into some kind of analysis or something, which is is difficult. So
yeah, the best thing you can do, in my opinion, is just lower risk and just stay afloat for a bit. Like, you know, if you're coming into the market as new, this time is gonna really suck for you. I'd hate to be a beginner as a beginner trader right now. Like, I'm not saying like now is the worst time to become a trader or get into trading or be a beginner trader. I'm not saying that at all. You know, there's no time like the present. You know, however, I wouldn't want to be a beginner trader in these markets, man, because you're just or maybe an intermediate. Maybe you're like you're just getting into your profitable stage. Like you've just come out of break even, you're starting to earn money. You've been profitable for the past like 6 to 8 months, and now you're a trader. Like it's just you're gonna have the mindset of I want to earn money. You know, I've worked so hard. I got to earn money in this in this market. But the conditions at the moment, like unless you're insider trading like LJ. You know, you're just gonna struggle.
I will say
though, LJ,
no,
as far as I'm insider trading.
Oh, I definitely am. That's all good. That's right.
Try and prove it otherwise, mate. Try and prove it otherwise.
Try and prove it. Exactly. That's how many tenths of the law? Whatever. Yeah.
Good luck.
Good luck. No, but this is where I will say that even though I talk about a bunch of macro stuff with you guys, like, and I always try to say this as well, the macro is just like it's almost like you're identifying the momentum, like the directional thing, and then you go back to the text, right? So this is exactly where I rely on the technicals. Right now, you've got this this sort of skewed triangle right here. You're clearly consolidating into a lower and lower price range. and then it's pretty clear you get a break on the upside or on the downside. Textbook, typical technical analysis, that kind of stuff. And then the thing is just you're trying to look for, given that other garbage that's going on, is it more likely to be on the upside or the downside, right? And when you think about that, you then go, again, technical, look at what is the downside potential, what is the upside potential. So right through here, we've got this clear top, but we could run much further up towards about 5K. So now if you go, this has a 65% probability of happening, that's going up, 35% down, or you might go inverse. What's the better trade? Right, and that's then how I kind of try and think about it, because then you got to think about probability of this actually occurring, given the macro, then the probability of what kind of return you're actually going to get if it does break, right? Because you could also look for this trade coming into here and then see it run off to 5K after that, which might be even better. So now you're trying to think of, do I try and short on that break and then get long after? And you've got a double trade. So you're not just thinking about now, but the next trade as well. Or you wait for this and then that pick up and go to 5K.
Yeah.
Right. So, yeah. I would actually say technicals become very helpful right now in combination with that macro sentiment, because we don't have fundamentals right now. Fundamentals being data, news, like the kind of headline red folder type stuff you see. And if you aggregate them all together, that becomes the macro picture. Plus central banks,
that's all being
plus
blown out at the moment by
politicals.
Trump.
Yeah.
The war. Yeah, exactly.
So the fundamentals are kind of hit miss.
Squiffy.
Just like we saw NFP. We had the dip, came back, and then we just trailed off, and it was pretty mute overall. So,
Exactamundo. Right, guys, I'm gonna have to leave you a review because I got to get to the shops because I'm leaving and heading back to the UK end of the week, so a couple of months earlier than I had planned. I've emptied the fridge and the freezer and all sorts of stuff like that, and I've realised that I have still got a week, so I'm gonna have to head to the shops to grab some food before they close. So I'm gonna have to love you and leave you, and I shall see you guys tomorrow.
fair.
Shot, Will. Thank you.
Nice one. See you
Thank
later,
you for
brothers.
being here
Peace,
today,
mate.
mate.
Peace.
Cheers, man.
All right, LJ. How about we get
Trivia.
into some trivia? Let's
do
do that.
And yeah, like Henry said, fundamentals for bias, technicals for entry analysis and execution. Exactly it. There you go.
Yeah, I like that.
Keeps you on the safe side.
Let's get our trivia screen up and going.
Pavel, Almonte Industries. Is this like a insider trading thing? So you've asked. I remember last week as well talking about this. I was like, dude, I have not looked up this company. You're asking for stock analysis. Like, dude, I mean, we can look at the chart, but that's honestly, if you're analyzing a stock,
Yeah, you don't really depend on the
essentially
chart.
useless. Yeah, they're essentially useless. So
yeah, you need to go into earning reports, and you need to go and make sure that you understand what the forward projections are for the stock itself. And technicals, I agree with LJ. Technicals to me is just it doesn't carry the same weight.
FX commodities, sure.
Yeah.
Stocks, no. Which is the same thing with a bunch of the guru people where
this indicator works on stocks as well.
Yeah, it's a complete anyway. If you want, I will actually take the time to look up Almonte Industries if you want, and you can look at it sometime. Otherwise, you can go over to Trade the Pool where they do trade stocks, and you can do that, and I'm sure they'll be full into it. So Normally, we just do the indices themselves here, FX, commodities, that kind of stuff. Trade the pool, we'll do individual stocks plus indices as a whole. So if you want to go over to Trade the Pool, obviously one of the Fiverr's sister companies, they'll be happy to break it down for you.
Yeah. And it's not only that, we also have a futures channel as well, where if you are only concerned about futures, not just CFDs, we have a futures channel as well for you to go and have a look over there. Anyway, so trivia. So guys, this is how it's going to work. Below myself and LJ, there's going to be a pop-up with a question, all right? And all you need to do is you just need to answer the question in chat. That's all you need to do. So it's going to be questions A, B, C, D is the answers. It's a multiple choice. Question, answers. You just type what you think is the answer, and then we'll give you 20 seconds or so to determine, if everybody has answered. And then at the end of it, we'll just see who is the smartest one out of everybody. So this is a trial run. I want to make this clear. This is a trial run for us to see whether or not the trivia stuff is going to be something that is engaging, that you guys enjoy. And if you do, then there is a potential that we can bring it in as a regular thing and attach prizes to it. So maybe hub credits or potentially free accounts, that kind of like stuff. So we're just using today as a little bit of a fun way to see whether or not it is fun and if people enjoy it. Yeah, a little bit of a tester.
And so it might, with that, it might have some bugs. Like we're saying, we're trying to test it out. So just forgive us, work with us to see how it works. But as well, if it says at the bottom, press A to enter a thing, don't press A. Yeah.
We haven't gotten it yet to actually say, choose the correct answer. We're still working on that. So
just type whatever the answer you think it is as the answer and do that. Yeah.
So if you think the answer is D, press D, enter in chat, and then it should show the participation. All right, you guys ready for the first question? Shall we do it? Shall we do it?
And some of them are going to be easy, some are going to be a little bit difficult. So we'll see.
All right. So here we have the first question. In the Forex pair USD/JPY, which currency is the base currency? Is it A, JPY, B, USD, C, either depending on the broker settings, or D, the currency on the right side of the quote?
I will say we're not sure if it works. Type a capital letter just in case. You reckon?
That's smart. That's smart.
Because I'm not sure if it might be a bit weird. So if you guys are typing like a normal B, just make sure it's a capital letter, just in case. Yeah. I said B because you guys have all said B, so clearly you guys kind of got this one. So
all right. Everybody seems to think that it's B.
Okay.
All right. I think about 20 seconds has passed. We're going to see now.
Okay.
We're going to see now.
Okay. We're going to find out.
So I can show the results so far. There's everybody that has answered so far. So chat players.
I think that's going like first.
So
is that?
Yeah. No? Let's see if I reveal the answer. It's A. I think this is screwed, mate.
Yeah, I think we screwed up. That's not right, guys. That's not right.
The answer is supposed to be B.
It is supposed to be B, guys. So everyone that said B, don't worry, you are correct.
Like we said, we're working on it.
We're testing it out, so work with us. Yeah. Can you enter what the answers are?
There we go.
Manually? Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing that as we speak.
Okay.
So there we go. So the answer is B. Let's look at the show results. Fastest. There we go. Everybody's stuff is showing.
Okay, now it's showing. Okay, good. It is sort of working. Okay, so good. Yeah, thank you.
Like we said,
guys,
test
we're
run.
testing this out.
we're testing this and we're seeing whether or not this is gonna.
And
this
like we
is gonna
said,
work.
ignore the type A to submit your answer. Just ignore that. That's the wrong thing. Okay.
All right, cool. Next
But
question.
we're hoping if this works, we can do it more often.
Yeah, and then like I said, if we can get, if you guys really do enjoy this,
Yeah.
we have it as a staple. You rock up on the day. We have a trivia when markets are a bit slow, or if conversations are running a bit dry, or LJ's being too friendly with chat and giving away all of his trade secrets. We have a trivia, and then you guys can potentially win some prizes or whatnot. But you need to engage. So if you guys enjoy this, just let us know. Drop a like, drop a subscribe, and just let us know, I like this, let's do this. Cool.
Awesome.
Next question. Why is GBP USD historically nicknamed cable? A, it was once backed by copper wiring reserves. B, it was mainly traded through cable television networks. C, prices were transmitted between London and New York by transatlantic cable. Or D, it originally referred to shipping freight rates. So I'm going to see whether or not the answer...
You have you've got the proper answers, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I'm as we're going, I'm marking them in.
Okay, good. Cool.
Yeah. I have to mark them in because. Oh wait, I just accidentally closed it. Give me a second.
That's all right. At one point, I will have to go down just to get my Uber Eats for my dinner.
Yeah, dude, no problem.
No
problem.
Like I said, the supermarket closed earlier than I thought. So, yeah.
Okay, so.
Of which he's actually here right now. So.
Dude, you can quickly run to that, and I'll bring up. All right, cool. So let's see who got it right. The answer was indeed C. Prices were transmitted between London and New York for transatlantic cable. Let's see who's currently in the lead. Daily Facts, again, fastest. Then we've got Stefan and Tony Gold so far. So it's going good, guys. It's going good. This looks good. This looks good so far. All right. You guys ready for question number 3? Why does the bid-ask price, or what? Let's rather say, what does the bid price ask represent in Forex? Is it A, the difference between opening and closing price? B, the difference between the broker's buy and sell price? C, the distance between the support and resistance? Or D, the overnight financing change? Go and lock your answers in for this one. And then let's have a good little gander on that one. So I'll give you guys another 10 seconds or so, and then we will head into the answer for that one. A, difference between opening and closing price. B, the difference between the broker's buy and sell price. C, the distance between support and resistance. Or D, the overnight financing change. All right, everybody ready? Shall we reveal the answer? The answer was, in fact, the difference between the broker's buy and sell price. Nice. Let's see who got that one. Daily Facts, fast again. Jeez, you guys are getting everything right. Wow. Henry, I see you're also like in 5th at the moment. You were just a little bit lower, so nice on you. Kwagisa as well, also the right there. Ty, Keith, and Stefan, you guys are doing well. Nice. This is going well. All right. 4th question. 4 major Forex pairs, a pip is typically equal to A, the first decimal place, B, the second decimal, C, the third decimal place, or D, the fourth decimal place. A, B, C, or D. Which one is it, Gaz? Is it A, B, C, or D? Give you guys another 10 seconds or so, and then let's see. see there's a lot of answers. There's a bunch A, C, D, A, C, B. All right. Cool. And the answer is... it's D. It's the 4th decimal place. The 5th one is known as a pipette. So number 4 is pips. The 4th decimal point is pips. Nice. Let's see who got this one right. Stefan and Henry. Wow, you guys are like on the ball here. Jeez, you guys are really quick today. Jeez. All right. 5th question. In Forex trading, rollover most directly refers to A, reversing a position from short to long, or long to short. B, carrying a position overnight into the next trading day. C, moving a stop loss closer to entry. Or D, the re-entering after a stop out. In Forex trading, rollover most directly refers to A, B, C, or D. Select your answer right now. Give you guys a few more seconds to get your last questions in, or last answers in. All right, let's reveal. The answer is B, carrying a position overnight into the next trading day. See, who never said that you would learn something on the Fiverr stream? Nobody's ever said that. You back, mate? Here we go. All right, let's see the results. So far, Henry, Stefan, Kai Keith, or Ty Keith, Kwakisa, JPL, and Amin, Akira, Shane Joyce, Daily Facts, Melvin, and Itzvan is currently there. Oh, we've got a separation a bit, 5-4. Which ones did you guys get wrong? Let's get to that. Let's see who's got what wrong. All right. Question number 6.
I got some more meds.
You got some more meds?
Yeah, for my throat. Yeah.
Nice. Thanks Uber Eats for my medication.
No, that I got a burger. So
nice.
Very good.
Which is also medication for the
chips.
throat. A carry trade generally aims to profit from. Nice. I can't read. Remove the comment.
my bad. Sorry.
A stocks index dividend. B, a gold lease rate. C, an interest rate differential between currencies. Or D, a change in commodity store costs. A carry trade generally aims to profit from A, B, C, or D. We'll give you guys a few more seconds, and then we can go into this one. Ow.
I think this is good. I think we got some good questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like we can differentiate between who actually knows their stuff and who is a faker.
There's a good mix. Like I said. Yeah, I went through and I had to.
And the cool thing is,
because they were a bit rubbish,
the cool thing is, I've seen the stuff. So we've got some Forex, we've got some risk management, some commodity questions, historical events.
That's exactly what I tried to do. So hopefully you guys like this, because I put it together. Either you can hate me or think it's all right. So if you hate
I think that
blame me.
I think this is pretty good.
Don't blame Rich.
Well, the idea for the trivia was mine, but the execution was LJ. So if you want to hate someone, hate him. All right. The answer is in 3, 2, 1. It's C. Interest rate differentials between currencies. That is a carry trade. Which, by the way, you're not allowed to do carry trading in some prop firms because they don't like the interest rate differential I remember it being one of the things that was not allowed to be taken in some prop firms. They would flag you for doing
I think that's a good indication of how some operate. Put it that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yep. Very much. Let's see who's currently in the top 3 positions. Is it still going to be
it's
Henry?
still going to be Henry.
No, it's Ty.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Henry's fallen off, mate. Oh,
What is this?
sorry. Ty Keith currently in first place, followed by Kwakisa and then Stefan. All have had the 6 answers. JPL, you're like
gonna
freaking
say.
close, mate. Like you're keeping up there. You just need to be a little bit faster, mate. Just a little bit faster. All right, next question is, why is the London-New York overlap especially important in Forex? Is it A, it is when only central banks can trade? Is it B, it tends to have high volume and liquidity? Is it C, it is when swap fees are reset? Or is it D, most brokers suspend spreads? A, B, C, or D? Lock in your answer right now. I need to go and mark this one.
What number are we at now?
This is question number 7.
7. Okay.
Yeah. I need to manually input all of the answers.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I think it's going well for a first test. I think this is still it's working. It's pretty good.
Which one was
Okay.
this? Yeah, this is B.
So it's not 7. Is this
No.
wait 7, 6, 8? How many questions have we had?
30.
Yeah, 30 total. What are we at?
Yeah,
now?
this is
That's what I was
question
saying.
number 8.
Oh, 8. Okay.
Yeah, no, 7. Sorry, this is number 7. This is question number 7. All right. The answer for question number 7 is it tends to have high volatility and liquidity, which is B. So that's why the London and New York overlap is especially important in Forex. Ton of high volume and liquidity. Let's see. Oh, do you guys want me to show the results for everybody, like after every question, or do you rather want to keep it a little bit secret and then we see after question 10, question 20, and then question 30? What do you think?
Every 3, maybe?
Every
Like
3.
10,
All right.
10 times, right? You know?
All right.
So throughout the thing, right?
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
I think that's enough.
So-
Yeah.
Just keep everybody
Every
like
third question. So you're a
the
bit
edge
on
of
your
their seat.
toes, but you do get like a reveal.
Okay.
How many questions are there? There's 30. 30.
There's 30. We might not get to all of them, but let's see. Let's see.
We will.
All right.
We definitely will, surely.
Question number 8. Which statement best describes technical analysis? A, it focuses mainly on GDP and central bank statements. B, it evaluates price action, patterns, and indicators. C, it ignores chart history and study company earnings. D, it is used only for commodities or currencies. Which statement best describes technical analysis? A, B, C, D, or E?
You know what we need in the background for music? We need the like
How to be a millionaire.
What's that show? Yeah, you know the background
Yeah.
music they have. We need that.
Yeah. Who wants to be a millionaire?
The little like time tick down thing. Yeah. That's what we need. Ooh.
Something like that. So which
Let me
statement
see.
best describes technical analysis? Is it A, it focuses mainly on GDP and central bank statements? B, it evaluates price action patterns and indicators? C, it ignores chart history and studies company earnings? D, it is used only for commodities or currencies? And the answer is B, it evaluates price action patterns and indicators. Very straightforward way of doing things. Yeah? Nice. Okay. Question number 9. Why do traders use moving averages? Is it A, to eliminate all trading risk? B, to guarantee future price direction? C, to smooth short-term price noise and highlight trend? D, to calculate margin requirements automatically? Which one is it? Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Or is it D?
questions is a lot, you reckon, Henry?
I mean, we can.
I think 30 is
we
pretty
can.
good. We can do like 20 in the future.
Yeah, we can do 20 today. Yeah.
You know? I think 30 today is maybe good. Like we've gotten there. In the future, we can do 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the answer is. Huh? Nope. That's not it. Dude, I didn't save it. I clicked to change the answer. I didn't save it. I'm sorry about that. Moving averages is that one to smooth short-term price noise and highlight trends. There we go.
Because this is 16.
No, number 9.
Number 9.
Yeah.
This is 9 now. Okay. God.
Yeah.
Maybe we should in the future as well, next to the
have the number.
With the number, you know. Yeah. Just to check.
All right. In chart analysis, support is usually defined as a level where selling interest historically increases. B, a level where buyer's interest has historically appeared. C, a broker guaranteed minimum price. Or D, the midpoint of a trend channel. In chart analysis, support is usually defined as... Let me just make sure that I actually press save.
Do we have any kind of background? I want background, like the kind of angsty thing for this, but we don't have it. I'll have to find a royalty-free type one as well. Or I could make one.
I mean, you could always just try and
like
make one if you want to.
Ticking clock type thing.
Okay. So in chart analysis, support is usually defined as a level where buying interest has historically appeared. Nice. So obviously A would be resistance, a level where selling interest historically increased. Let's have a little look at the results so far.
We'll do it in 2 more. So it's every third.
We're gonna do it in 2
From
more.
now, we'll do it in every third. Yeah, so we'll do it on 12. So go 3, 6, 9, 12.
All right, cool.
So yeah,
all right.
just from now.
Next question. All right,
that.
no problem.
Yeah. Just to make
all right, so why do traders watch for breakouts above resistance? A, they can signal renewed upward momentum. B, they always indicate market manipulation. C, they guarantee a trend reversal will fail. Or D, they remove all need for stop losses. Why do traders watch for breakouts above resistance?
Do.
We should find a royalty-free version.
Yeah. I'll work on that tonight. I'll make one.
Yeah, just a nice little cool, like, ditty. Not loop ditty, but like a ditty.
Yeah, I was about to say ditty. Like, wait
not a D-I-D-D-Y, a D-I-T.
Dude, this is trivia. This is not a freak off. Like, all right, calm down.
D-I-T-T-I. It could be a freak off. I'll go get my white overalls, mate.
We got a trivia freak off right here.
Why do traders watch for breakouts above resistance? It is obviously because they signal renewed upward momentum. Nice. So
Mario as well. You can just press it once. It'll be the same. Don't worry. You don't have to do it 6 times. It'll register. We promise.
It registers, mate. It registers. Yeah. All right. After this question number 12, we will reveal the current standings. Why can leverage be dangerous? Is it A, it prevents traders from accessing liquid markets? B, It reduces both profit and loss potential. C, it amplifies gains and losses on relatively small moves. Or D, it is used only by institutions. Why can leverage be dangerous?
Dangerous. Also, yeah, real GCC, like you're saying right now. I don't want to write over the questions for everyone. But yeah, that will be kind of the intent. We'll do it, sort of maybe once, twice a week here and there. Especially sometimes we get the periods between, say, London and New York. Stuff slows down. We can have, some fun, something like that, and hopefully give you guys some rewards or something like that for it as well.
Yeah.
So
I mean, this is the best time as any to just trade it. The markets itself is a little bit quiet. We're just testing this. I think this can be a fun thing to do.
So this is a test.
And then obviously,
all you guys seem to enjoy it. To be fair, so that's what I seem to be seeing. So this is good.
So why can leverage be dangerous? It is obviously because it amplifies gains and losses on relatively small moves. So the higher your leverage, the higher you can go on your lot sizing relative to the size of your account. So yeah. All right. Let's have a little gander at the standings at the moment. Who do you think is first?
Scores. Let's see the scores.
Who do you think is first at the moment? Is it still Ty Keith?
Look, I want to believe
JPL caught up.
I want to believe that Henry has come back. I think he's been doing pretty well. I have belief in Henry. He's a great trader. So I'm going to give my shout out to Trader.
Your mic freaked out, mate. We can't hear you. No, you're underwater. Talk quickly.
Now? Yes.
Yeah, back to normal. Okay.
So,
and the results are...
I was just going to say, I want to believe it's Henry, my man. I want to believe he's getting back up there. I think he's got a good eye, good edge. Good. This man knows what he's doing. Very informed.
I'm gonna say it's either Kwagisa or it's Ty, and the answer is it's Ty.
It's Ty. Henry, Henry, yeah.
Come on, mate. You're there. You're there. Right now, in contention, it's Ty, Stefan, and JPL. JPL, mate, you know your answers have started coming a little bit faster. Nice. The only ones that have 100% score test at the moment. Yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, so
I got to root for my fellow Australian. In Henry, he's not just Australian; he's from Brisbane, just like me, Queenslander, right? So
Brisbane.
I'm rooting for you, Henry.
It's me, but guys, too many questions, guys. Yeah, we understand. Like I said, this is just a trial run. We're just kind of like seeing how we can go. We can obviously reduce it to 10 questions like in the week, or we can do a 15 question one, and then
I think 10 is too few. Like you need enough for a bit of variance, right? Maybe 30 is too many, but we could do.
Yeah, I think
20 is like a good.
So you've got 5, 6. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got 5 categories.
Yeah,
we can do 2 to 3 questions per category: Forex, technical analysis, risk management, commodities, and historical events.
Because that's what I tried to do to make it split across stuff you guys would know, historical events of trading, that kind of stuff, text, FX, commodities. I didn't want to make it too much like random stocks or something. You guys would be like, well, what is that?
Yeah, 15 to 20 is the sweet spot. I agree. I think we'll do 3 more questions, question 13, 14, and 15, and then we'll call it a day, guys. Then
you don't want to run out the full set, at least for today. Yeah.
I mean, like we're halfway there. It's gonna take some time.
Yeah, it wouldn't be too long. Sorry, you're busy, Rich. If you are, then fair enough.
No, but so Usman is saying, LJ, make trivia on fundamentals or news-driven sort of things. Yeah, that's That's the general idea. Like the idea is to have everything kind of like added in at some point.
Yeah. And hang on, let me recheck the questions because
Just 15 for today. So the difficulty also picks up. Like when you get to the historical events, that's hard one.
that's what I was going to say. Like we should still do the end ones. Like there's some more. I think they're towards the end.
Okay, how about we do this? How about we do 3 historically hard questions? The historical events. What do you think?
Them all. Just do them all today. You can do them all.
Dude, there's many.
It's fine.
Keep 15 for tomorrow. We can always do that as well, but tomorrow is going to be very difficult.
Yeah.
The ones that are left are like difficult, hard levels.
Sorry, my taskbar has crashed once again, so I'm trying to.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. All right. We're going to stop the stream in like 6 minutes or so. So, because like obviously it's still a holiday and we want everybody to go and spend time with their families and stuff like that. So we'll do the 3 hard questions today, and then the rest of the questions that we have, we'll dilute them, add a few more, and then mix them up nicely, and then we'll have them later in the week. How's that sound? Okay.
All right, sure.
So
That's fine.
here comes. Okay, so we're going to do 3 hard questions. All right, these ones are hard. All right, I've looked at them and I'm like, geez, LJ, mate. All right, here comes hard question number 1. Why is the 1987 stock market crash still studied by traders across asset classes? Is it A, to prove markets cannot recover after crashes? B, it shows how liquidity can disappear rapidly during panic. C, it only affects one exchange for a single hour. Or D, it ends the use of futures permanently. Which one is it, guys? Which one is it?
Futures are dead permanently.
Futures are dead. Why is the 1987 stock market crash still studied by traders across asset classes? A, B, C, or D? Boop, 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 boop.
It's gonna be interesting who wins.
I mean, these last few questions are actually like very hard, mate. Like I'm not gonna lie, they're next level.
They're hard, but yeah, they're also. If you know, but they've also got like a little bit extra to make it a little bit more than just,
Yeah.
Which, I did edit them a bunch to make sure it was good.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Why is the 1987 stock market crash still studied by traders across asset classes? It's obviously because it shows how liquidity can disappear rapidly during panic.
I feel like that was probably the easy one of.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
How about this one? This one is a little bit more difficult. What major 2015 central bank surprise caused an extreme repricing in CHF pairs? Was it A, the Bank of Japan adopted gold convertibility? Is it B, the Swiss National Bank removed the franc cap against the euro? Is it C, the Federal Reserve fixed euro CHF as parity? And D, the ECB banned FX intervention? Which one do we think it is? Is it A, is it B, is it C, is it D? Lock in your answers right now.
Yeah. So there'll also be some of the things, like even if you guys have started trading recently, there'll be some that if we've mentioned them on stream in recent times, you'll get the answer. So not just for veterans, but for recent, if you're a newer trader and you've been watching the stream, you'll have the answer. So
yeah, it was probably not mentioned today.
Not today, but it has been many times over the past year, I must say. We have talked about this.
Yeah, I mean, we spoke about this one. I think it was 2 weeks ago. We spoke about this.
Yeah, it always comes up incremental.
Yeah. Especially when we were talking about the bank rates.
Yeah.
The answer to this question was obviously B. The Swiss
B.
National Bank removed the franc cap against the euro.
Yeah.
Everybody knew this. I mean, why would the Bank of Japan's adoption of the gold convertibility have anything to do with CHF bears? All right, and then the final question, and then we'll see who is today's smartest person and fastest smartest person. The last question for today is, what broad lesson comes from repeat market dislocations? There we go. Is it A, a strong analysis removes the need for risk controls? B, the tail events matter, so leverage and risk must be managed carefully? C, the historical events have little relevance for current trading? Or D, diversification guarantees immunity from losses? Wow. Is it A, B,
I go for D.
C, or D?
Dude, I get immunity. Immunity.
Immunity. I mean, if you trade without a stop loss,
Dude, that's crazy.
a stop loss can never be hit. Let that just sink in.
No, you just never put a stop loss. Then it can't ever be hit, right? It's fine. You're good. You can't ever lose. You're never gonna.
You can't lose if you don't have a stop loss. What broad lesson comes from repeated market dislocations? Is it A, B, C, or D? Personally, I'm gonna go with D. Diversification guarantees immunity from losses.
I want it to be D just so I get that immunity.
Yeah.
Right. I need that vaccine right now. Just give me that immunity.
Everyone. Ty Keith asking, where's Astro? Lol. Yeah, if only we had Astro in for these questions.
If you're like, give me a month, and the stellar system will tell me later. Right? Yeah, I'll get back to you. Delayed entry.
Which one is in retrograde at the moment? Anyway, so the answer is it's D. It's B. Tail events matter, so leverage and risk must be managed carefully. That is why repeated market dislocations comes from a broad lesson. All right, guys, let's see who is today's numero uno position. Dude, we need a drum roll.
Yeah, we can do that. Do you want me to do it?
Yeah. Do a drum roll.
Okay.
It's Ty Keith today, Stefan, and then JPL. Congratulations, guys. You guys are smart and fast. Yeah, winner, chicken dinner.
Henry close. Right. Like, there was just one question difference, Henry. That's all right. That's right.
Dude, look at
this. Next time, I expect better.
Shane Joyce, also fellow Aussie.
Yeah, yeah, dude, we got Shane as well. Yes, you are Aussie as well, dude. Well done, Shane. God damn. Dude, you guys actually got some pretty good scores. Maybe I need to make this a bit more difficult with the multi-choice. Or you guys are just good traders. You know, there you go. So,
or we need to shorten the time for a question to be answered so that people don't go typing into almighty Goog.
I think it still registers the first that you typed, right?
Dude, Stefan, are you from South Africa? Dude, nice. Why is there multiple? There we go.
If we can try to do that. I don't know if we can do that through EV, like through the platform that we have for streaming, though. I don't know if we can get that to connect. But
is it Stefan or is it Stefan? Number 1 or number 2? Stefan, number 1. Stefan, number 2.
Beautiful.
JPL from Portugal. So we had South Africa, we have Portugal, and then Ty Keith. You're from Australia, mate, aren't you?
Ty Keith. Ty, are you from Australia?
Stefan. Okay, so Stephen. Stefan. All right, cool. All right, with that, thank you
No,
Usman,
no. First,
not
first
today.
of all, did you guys
Yeah.
like it? Would you like this? Would you like more of this in general?
Yeah.
Like randomly
So
here and there on off times when stuff is a bit slower, whether it's bank holidays, stuff like that, and we can potentially do some uh, giveaways to you guys or some kind of rewards or something like that. Or sometimes we get the London to New York session, which is pretty bland sometimes, and we can do like a short giveaway or short thing. Um, if you guys liked it, let us know because that's what we're looking for. And then yes, if we can hook up some giveaways for you as well. There
all
you go.
right, Benny.
And it's a bit of fun. It's a bit of fun. Test your
Yeah.
trading knowledge, that kind of stuff. Yeah, we'll try and make it interesting. We'll have to, jazz it up. Maybe we might have some outside of trading questions mixed in there on occasion or something, like a pop
Like a
culture
general.
type thing,
Yeah.
like a near term, real
A
time thing.
curveball. We
Yeah,
drop in some
yeah,
curveballs.
exactly. Yeah, some
Yeah.
side like what Marvel hero did something or whatever, just as a side thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, it seems like you guys like it, so
Yeah.
it's
I
good.
think so far it's been overwhelmingly yes. And then one, Benny de Val said Afrikaans. Thanks, Benny. Usman saying yes, do more. So for today, there's not a prize for this one. This was just a test. We wanted to see whether or not you guys really wanted. The results are in. Should we bring more trivia to the stream? Yes, make it regular. 68% occasionally. Special occasions, 26%. No charts, only 6%. Trivia is here to stay. Love it. Love it. Trading related
Cool.
only. All right. I mean, we'll drop in a generalized question here and there just to keep everybody on their feet.
Or
But I
maybe
think in
like a
general,
bonus. We could do it separate to the trading, like a bonus sector or something, like 3 questions or something. As like
we could do something like that.
it could be
Yeah,
something
I like that.
outside, but maybe tangential, or just like a pop culture type thing. Yeah, which somehow we can wrap it in. I've got some ideas. Put it this way, I don't want to give away too much, but I have some ideas. So
Awesome.
Okay.
All right, guys, everybody that joined us today, thank you very much for this short but sweet Easter special, let's call it. Thank you for everybody that participated in the trivia one. We are definitely going to introduce this a little bit more often, but we will attach prizes to it as well. We're still going to kind of like figure out how we're going to relay the information, make it fair for everybody. So we'll work a little plan around it, make it fair for everybody, and then we'll see how we can play that out. All right, LJ, anything else from you before we switch off, mate?
Nothing. Just hope you guys remember: no hat, no play. That's about it. There you go.
Nice.
Hope you
All
guys
right, guys,
have a good
tomorrow.
weekend, and yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. We do have a busy week this week overall.
Yeah, we do.
Both with data plus Trump plus the whole geopolitical situation. So definitely do stay on your toes overall. We'll be back to cover it in more depth tomorrow. There you go.
Yeah. So tomorrow is going to be a regular stream again, regular starting time. Today was just a short 2-hour session. But as of tomorrow, back to normal. You guys can drop in again at 8 GMT from tomorrow, straight through the day again. All of the regular participants will be back. All right, guys, have a lovely day, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.
Peace out, guys. Ciao.
Play the outro.